All right, let's cut through all the noise you see on social media. We're going to dive into a totally different approach to fitness after 40, one that's actually based on science, what truly works for your body right now without any of the shame or the nonsense.
So, does this sound familiar? You're doing everything you're supposed to do, right? You're hitting those crazy workouts, you're trying to keep up, but your body is just screaming at you. Your knees ache, you're wiped out all the time, and the scale just isn't moving. Look, you are not imagining it. What used to work, well, it just doesn't anymore. And there's a really good reason for that. And here's the absolute most important thing you need to hear. Your body isn't broken. It's not failing. You're just not a 25-year-old anymore. Your body is navigating a completely new reality, hormonally, metabolically, everything. So the goal isn't to fix a broken younger body, it's to learn how to train the powerful, amazing body you have right now. The rules of the game have changed.
So let's talk about that old playbook, the one that's plastered all over the internet, and let's break down exactly why it's not just ineffective, but honestly can be pretty harmful after 40.
Okay, first up, this idea that we all need to be running for hours and hours. For decades, the advice was just do more cardio. But here's the thing. For a body that's navigating hormonal shifts, that kind of chronic, long-duration cardio can actually spike your main stress hormone, cortisol. And you know what high cortisol does? It basically tells your body to hold on to fat, especially around your belly. So that hour-long run you think is helping, it might actually be working against you.
And then there's HIIT, high-intensity interval training. Look, I want you to think of HIIT like it's hot sauce. A little bit adds a fantastic kick, right? But you wouldn't make a meal out of the whole bottle. Pounding your body with high-intensity workouts every single day creates this massive recovery bill that your body just can't pay. It leads to burnout, sore joints, hormonal chaos, pretty much everything except the results you want.
Oh, and this one. This might be the laziest piece of advice in the entire fitness industry. After 40, your body is not a simple calculator. It's a complex, dynamic system. Hormonal changes are messing with your hunger, your metabolism is slowing down because of muscle loss, and stress is changing how you store fat. Just eating less in this scenario can backfire, tanking your energy and, even worse, causing you to lose the muscle you desperately need.
Okay, so that's enough about what not to do. Let's pivot and talk about the single most important thing you should be focusing on. This is the cornerstone for your health, your metabolism, your longevity, everything. We have to talk about the main challenge we're up against. It's called sarcopenia. It sounds kind of scary, but it's really just the natural, age-related loss of muscle. It usually starts creeping in around age 40. Now, this isn't just about how you look in a t-shirt. It directly slows down your metabolism. It makes your joints weaker, and it affects your ability to just live a strong, independent life. But here's the great news. This is totally preventable, and it's even reversible. So I want us to completely reframe how we think about muscle. Seriously, it's not just for aesthetics. It's not about vanity. Muscle is a vital organ system. Some experts are even calling it the organ of longevity. It literally dictates how well we age and how resilient we are. Prioritizing muscle means you're prioritizing a longer, healthier, more vibrant life. Think of it this way. Muscle is your body's metabolic engine. It's the furnace. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn just sitting around. It's also like a giant sponge for blood sugar, soaking up glucose and helping to keep your insulin sensitivity in check. So if you're thinking, I want a faster metabolism, the answer isn't another hour on the treadmill. It's more muscle. And beyond metabolism, muscle is also your body armor. It protects you. It supports your bones, helping to prevent things like osteoporosis. It improves your balance, which reduces your risk of falls. And this is critical. Having more muscle mass dramatically increases your odds of surviving a major illness or injury. It's your resilience. So the big question is, how do we build and maintain this crucial body armor? Well, it's not about doing a bunch of random workouts you find online. It's about having a clear, actionable, and sustainable plan. Let's get right into it. Here it is, your new blueprint. It's just 4 simple, science-backed steps. This is the plan that works with your body's new reality, not against it. So let's break each one of these down. First things first, we lay a strength foundation. We're talking 2, maybe 3 times a week. And forget about tiny little isolation exercises for now. We want big, functional movements that use your whole body. Things like squats, deadlifts, presses, and rows. And listen, the golden rule here is that your very last rep should look just as perfect as your first one. Quality over quantity, always. Okay, step 2. We need to change our relationship with cardio. Its job is no longer to punish you for the pizza you ate last night. Its real job is to support your heart, help you manage stress, and importantly, help you recover so you can hit your next strength session feeling strong. So here's what that looks like. Walking is your new best friend. It is criminally underrated for reducing stress and building a healthy heart without jacking up cortisol. That's your foundation. Then you sprinkle in that hot sauce, 1 or 2 short HIIT sessions a week, tops. That's your metabolic spark. It's a supplement, remember, not the whole meal. All right, on to step 3, fueling this new engine. When we talk about nutrition, this number right here, this is your new North Star. You've got to prioritize protein. It is absolutely non-negotiable. It gives your body the building blocks it needs to repair and grow that muscle. Plus, it keeps you full and helps control your blood sugar. A really solid target is 1 gram of protein per pound of your ideal body weight. So if your goal weight is, say, 150 pounds, you're shooting for about 150 grams of protein a day. Seriously, this is a total game changer. And finally, step 4, and you cannot skip this one. None of the hard work you do in the gym will matter if these invisible pillars aren't solid. You simply cannot outtrain bad sleep and chronic stress. It's impossible. Sleep is when you recover and regulate your hormones. Managing your stress keeps that cortisol in check. These aren't extras. They are the foundation your entire plan is built on. So this all brings us to the most important shift of all. It's a mindset shift. Moving away from blaming yourself and moving toward empowered, intelligent action that's actually based on science. This isn't about trying to get back the body you had when you were 25. That's a losing battle. This is about building the strongest, most resilient, most capable version of you right now. It's about honoring the changes in your body and giving it exactly what it needs to thrive for the next several decades. So I want you to leave with this one thought. If you felt frustrated or exhausted or like you were failing, please know your body was never the problem. You were never the problem. The nonsense advice was the problem. Now you have a new playbook, one that's based on science, not on shame, one that actually empowers you to build real, lasting strength for the rest of your life.